This is lesson 11 for the beer characteristics section, and this lesson covers the grassy character in beer. Grassy notes in beer are a flavor and aroma reminiscent of fresh cut grass or green leaves. It comes from the hexanol and heptanol aldehydes in our beer. Causes for a grassy flavor include oxidation of alcohols. Those hexanol and heptanol aldehydes are produced when the alcohols in the beer are oxidized. Improper storage of ingredients. Storing malt and hops in a moist environment are prone to developing musty and grassy characteristics. Grassy flavor can also come from using fresh hops in the production of our beer. Wet hop beers are made with fresh hops that haven't been dried. This wet nature of the plant material in the hop cone lends to a grassy note. There are some hop varieties known to specifically add some grassy notes as well. Fuggle and Mosaic are two primary examples. Their grassy character is drawn out more when these hops are used at the tail end of the boiling process of wort production or when they're used as dry hops. Extended dry hopping times can lead to a grassy character. Prolonged contact with the hops draws out more of those grassy notes. The exam study guide recommends to limit contact time to dry hops to 10 days or less to reduce the risk of adding grassy off flavors and aromas. There are some styles where a mild grassy character is acceptable, particularly if that beer has been dry hopped. English IPAs, American Pale Ales, and American IPAs. But excessive grassy flavor is considered a flaw in most beer styles. There are some things we can do to manage grassy flavors when brewing our beer. Starting with using fresh, properly stored ingredients and avoid using hops or malts that have been exposed to moisture. Limit dry hopping time to prevent excessive grassy notes. And selecting hops based on the flavor and aroma profile we're trying to achieve in our beer. The grassy beer characteristic in summary. Grassy flavors can arise from oxidation or improper ingredient storage and are a minor but acceptable note in some hoppy beer styles. Proper storage and limited dry hopping can help manage grassy flavors. And if we are presented with a beer with an inappropriate grassy character in our judging/tasting exam, we'll want to make a process improvement note, something to the effect of carefully monitor hop contact time to avoid unintentional grassy flavors in the final product. All right, that is it for the grassy beer characteristic. Let's move on to the next lesson.